So yesterday during my prediction video I touched on the topic of year 001, meaning 800 years before the present in fairy tale. Well, almost 800. So it gave me an idea, or rather I started to question myself, what was things like at that time? I mean, we know that 400 years ago, roughly at year 400 if you will, the world is dominated by dragons and humans being below them. Well, until Acnologia pretty much kills everyone, that is. So, what's the dragons 400 years before that? Although I don't wanna dwell into the next chapter too much in this video, I might have to just a bit. But to begin with, we know that Earthland has many continents, but was the world always split in such a way? Or was there originally just one large mass of land? And if so, what caused it to split? I mean, it's pretty common knowledge that they don't naturally split in just 800 years. If that did happen, if they did split it, it has to be a unnatural cause for it. Also, who was on top of the food chain at that time? Was dragons, did they exist at that time already, or did they come at a later time? I mean, personally, I'd say that dragons did exist before that, to be honest. Did humans even exist, though? I mean, maybe at year one, well, year one essentially is when humans began to exist. I mean, maybe that's when the first human appeared. I mean, technically, it makes sense if you think about it, right? Because in the real world, we pretty much have our own year count when Jesus Christ was born, right? Although he wasn't the first human, that's pretty much when we began recording time. So what if year 001 is simply the beginning of recording time, meaning maybe that's the first human or the first significant human to exist? Maybe that's Eileen or someone else. I mean, I'm kind of thinking that fairy tale has a similar sort of concept of time to that of the real world. Like, obviously time didn't just kick into motion at year one, right? I mean, I think that it is very possible that that's just when they began recording time, and probably at least the first significant humans actually existed at that time, but they probably did exist even before that. Now, although this is not a theory video, could Ursa be the original human? I mean, I did say Eileen, so it could be her as well. I mean, it makes more sense to be Eileen, to be honest. We know there's supposedly a secret to Ursa's birth, and that's why I'm kind of bringing up Ursa. And I mean, Eileen has a human form, right? That's why she's also she is the better candidate, to be honest. But because of the fact that there was a hint at Ursa's birth, maybe Eileen didn't actually start off as a human. Maybe she actually became human willingly. For some reason. I don't know why, but maybe she did. Anyway, that's all for now. Let me know what you think down below, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe if you're new. Bye.